Here's a percentage yield problem. So we have 75 grams of carbon monoxide, and you can see the above chemical equation. Okay, you can go ahead and check it out. It's balanced: one carbon, one oxygen, 4 hydrogens, and 3 hydrogens there, plus 1, 4 hydrogens. So it's already balanced. It says if 75 grams, so I'm going to go ahead and write that right here, 75 grams of carbon monoxide reacts to produce, and I forgot this one, it says it's actually supposed to be, this is a given, 68.4 grams of CH3OH. What is the percent yield of CH3OH? So it gives us what we start with of our reactant, and it's saying it's producing 68.4 grams of this. So our box goes to that. This is our actual yield, what we actually produce. We started with this, and it actually produced 68.4 grams. So remember, our percent yield equation is actual yield divided by theoretical yield. Okay, and that's times 100 to get that. So we know actual, so percent yield, let me just rewrite this. Percent yield, I'm just going to put Y, equals 68.4 grams divided by theoretical. So we can find the theoretical, and we do that by doing our box. So we start off with 75 grams of CO, and we follow the box. First, turn it into moles. Carbon is 12 if we do this up the molar mass. Carbon is 12, I believe. I'm not looking at a periodic table, but it's 12 grams. There's one of them. Oxygen is 16 grams. So that's 28 grams. So 28 grams of carbon monoxide per 1 mole of carbon monoxide. And we're going to do the ratio, which is 1 mole of CH3, 0H for every 1 mole carbon monoxide. We get that from the coefficient. Right? And then I go back up, find out the grams, and it's CH3. Let me do this. CH3OH. So I have carbon is 12. I have 4 hydrogens. Each one of those hydrogens is 1, so I have 4. And oxygen is 16, so I have 28 plus 4 is 32 grams. So that's 32 grams of CH3OH for 1 mole CH3OH. And I kind of check myself to make sure I can cancel these out. Those are the same, right? And that's how you check. You go back and make sure if I have moles of CO2, here I have moles of CO in the denominator. Moles of CH3OH, moles of CH3OH. Okay? And I do that. And let me get my calculator. Okay, so I have 75 divided by 28 times 32. 85.7 grams of CH3OH. That's theoretically. how much it's possible from 75s of this reactant CS to make 85.7 grams of CH3OH. Now, it says in the problem we only produce 68.4. So this is our theoretical. That goes right there. 85.7 grams. Get my calculator out again. 68.4 divided by 85.7. I have 0.79. I multiply that by 100 to get the percentage. And I get 79. Multiply that by 100. 79.8%. 79.8% yield of CH3OH. That's the problem. So now sometimes, you know, like I mentioned in class today, sometimes it will give you the percent yield, and then you need to find the theoretical, and then solve your problem. It's just an algebra problem at that point. Solve for the actual. So depending on what the problem gives you, you might need to manipulate this formula. So read the problem carefully, making sure you know what information they're giving you. That's it.